He was chilling.
I'm coming out the building.
Right,
he like, yo,
I got
around. Too much beef cream, all these. Move him to Battery Park. He can't go back to his mom's crib. They're going to kill him over there. Straight to Battery Park. Like that. It's a difference. Like,
that's love.
Jay-Z never really like, all right, Memphis Bleek, you would say is his friend, but it was different for us. I think me and 50 was more friends than Jay-Z.
Why you gonna do that?
I'm not.
I'm only saying. I'm not
You trying to say you trying to say Bleek
I'm just
broke
saying.
You don't try to do that. Bleek doing good. Don't do
I'm
that.
not saying he not.
with
There you
this
go,
nigga.
Anthony.
I'm not.
Did they sell drugs like in the same area? Like, was they around? I don't know if they really.
Yeah.
I seen, like, I was on a block with it. Like,
But
Fifth was out.
you can't use that as
No, listen. What I'm saying is, it was more. I feel like I'm not. I could compare it to Jay to say, you know, Jay and Bleek. But I'm saying to you, I feel like me and Fifth had more of a friendship because Jay-Z was more.
It's the year of the man that used to stand next to his man, right? Like, meaning, like, I think Fifth Star will drop a podcast right now. It'll go through the roof. I think Tony Yayo will drop a podcast right now. It'll go through the roof. I think Jungle will drop a podcast right now. It'll go through the roof.
I seen something Tony Yayo said, Hov don't look out for me like 50 look out for him.
Oh, word? He said that?
I just want to clear that up. Hov don't have to.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right. Okay.
I'm chewing a lie on my own.
Right.
If Hov look out, I'm telling you, I'll be up there.
Right.
So when y'all see me out here, that's the Blizzle budget. But back to you, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I just want to let you know Hov don't have to.
So,
you spoke about how
Yeah, Jay don't look
they'll
out.
look up a Bleek like Fib look out for you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I just want to clear that up. Hov don't have to.
And then he said he eat his home halal.
You know what I mean?
all right. Okay.
I'm chewing a lie on my own.
He eats on his own. I eat on my own too.
Right.
On my own too. I just came off tour.
Right.
When have you seen Bleek on tour? On his own. Jay-Z is not a bad guy. Bleek is not a bad guy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying to you that Jay-Z was all business with them niggas. When Buck up on his taxes, 50 a piece or more. When Prodigy bought a house and needed more money, 50 a piece or more. Prodigy are paying back. The thing with 50 is it was business and we was friends. I don't feel like Bleek was Jay-Z friend. I don't feel like Young Guns was Jay-Z friend. It came to a point where 50 was helping Siegel. Siegel was left in the dust. Let's keep it real. That's how I looked at it.
That's why you got niggas like Yayo talking about, yeah, Jay don't take care of nigga. I don't need Jay to go on tour.
You'll smoke hard coke,
Yo, chill. Yo, chill.
You look like you need to be taken care of, nigga. You look like you need to go to the dentist. You need to look like you need to brush your teeth. You look like you need hygiene, nigga. You look like you need help. Tell your man 50 saying you an ounce or something, yo.
You do need
You
that
might
help.
need
That's
2
why-
ounces, nigga.
that's why
Paid
you
in full
looking to
movie,
see-
nigga. I got a G for every bump in your face, nigga. I promise you that, nigga.
That's
I
a
promise
fact.
you that, nigga.
That's why he worried about
Peon,
who-
you broke, nigga. You know
See?
I got it, nigga. What's
Don't-
up? The
ain't
bag
nobody-
is up. The bolsa.
Hey, yo.
Hey, Flea, where the bolsa at, Flea?
Let me finish that off. Ain't nobody taking care of niggas over here, B.
Pardon me.
Nah, you good, my nigga. I love it. Niggas deserve it. They need to hear it because they bugging out here. All these niggas worrying about who taking care of who. We take care of we.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as I was scrolling down my timeline last night on Instagram. I seen this post come up from Harlem Legend TV, and I said, wow, this is most definitely going to stir some stuff up, as Jim Jones was turned up. And I had a links in the description where you can watch the clip in the beginning in full from one of the conversations that Yayo was having where he brought Memphis Bleek name up, and then he said some other stuff on Vlad to my recollection. But then Memphis Bleek had responded recently when he went on Drink Champs and addressed it right there. Hey, nigga, Jay don't gotta take care of me. I'm good. I'm eating halal on my own. I'm up, nigga. He don't gotta look out for me and things like that. Well, then Tony Yayo had went on the Shannon Sharp podcast recently and responded back to that and said, hey, I'm just saying, I don't feel like he really they friends. The Yayo's had the conversations about how he's more loyal than niggas. Just all that has been a conversation now. Well, now, Jim Jones, Memphis Bleek sat down. Memphis Bleek got the Rock Solid podcast, but they did like 2 versions or 2-part conversations where it's on Jim Jones' YouTube channel as he got his own thing going, ICF, and he having guests on there. He doing interviews and things, and also Memphis Bleek had a version of it on his. And I can't find that clip on that interview because I didn't see it on Jim Jones' channel at first. I had only saw it on Memphis, on Drink Champs YouTube channel where Bleek does his at, and I didn't see that part up in there, but Harlem Legend called it, and he was turned up right there. And I'll just say this right here, it's going to be entertainment for these guys. I'm going to laugh at it. Yayo is going to respond to it. He going to have something to say back. He'll probably be on Vlad in the next interview. Vlad will ask him about it for sure, as that nigga Jim Jones just on some, he had 50 Cent right now, he had Cameron, he had everybody. Like, hey, I don't like how these niggas talking, Dave Dash, hey, y'all popping it like this. And I ain't gonna lie, whenever you start comparing people money, comparing how much somebody getting paid, who taking care of who, that all falls into that, hey, you doing the pocket watching thing. And at that point in time, if a nigga say that, it make a nigga like Memphis Bleek like, hold on, nigga, don't talk about me like I'm a nigga just out here struggling. Don't talk about me like I'm a nigga that can't take care of myself or fend for myself, or nigga, I'm just a nigga where he don't look out for me like that. And the nigga, hey, Memphis Bleek say, hey, man, that nigga ain't gotta look out for me. And I know Memphis Bleek got his own stuff going on. He got the podcast now. He dropped a project earlier this year. He also be managing artists over there. He got the Duce position. I think he got a spot at Rock Nation as well, got his own record label. So he out here moving and shaking and doing his thing for sure. We do see Yayo, he go on tour with 50 Cent. He said he had his own tour. I didn't never see that, but you know, he going, they both making money. So when you just go out and you make them comments and make it, it's gonna come off as, hold on, bro, is your pocket watching? And why are we comparing money? Why are you focused on who taking care of who and things? And it comes off as, yeah, yo, you taking a shot at them. That's how a nigga go look at it like, hey, bro, why is this nigga steady breaking up how much money niggas is or ain't making? And Jay and Bleek been knowing each other forever. They from the same building in the projects. They grew up together. So, well, he's older than Jay, but I mean, Jay's older than him, but that was the little homie in the projects and things like that. So, he been knowing them forever. They really locked in for real, for real. It's just, man, Bleek like, hey, he doing his own thing at this point in time. And I'll say this, the interviews is overall pretty good, dog, because it's like you can't really tell, and I see that in the comments as well, like who's interviewing who, because them niggas just sat out and got to talking, and you know, Bleek just telling his side of things, they telling their side of things. Bleek telling his side of things, Jim Jones telling his side of things, and it just flowed, but it's just one of them situations where it's crazy now because, you know, Bleek is cool with Cam. They just did work together. Bleek and Cam and Jim is not seeing eye to eye, just be like kind of everything like that. But they really all straight. Boys is older now. They just getting it off their chest and be here for entertainment. 50 might end up responding to it too as well. I'm a nigga that grew up watching this era of rap from the early Rockefeller, then Rock La Familia coming into play, State Property coming, Dipset coming, fan of everything they signed over there, fan of how they just was moving and how they was happening. And we know when G-Unit hit, nigga, I was checking out everything, nigga. Everybody out here was saying, we was greeting each other with G-Unit in school, nigga. Everybody saying G-Unit. We was on that, nigga. We jammed Get Rich or Die Trying every day. Every 50 thing that he dropped, we was tapped into it. So it's like, this is just like, crazy that this many years later, they done got older and there's still these little discrepancies and little issues that be happening. But hey, I'm here for it. I'm a fan of everything the boys was dropping. It's good now they to transition to podcast, man. It's the entertainment side of the game. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.